before you decide to marry a guy, just understand who's the one that starts apologizing first, right? If it's always you apologizing whenever an argument happens, which is normal, like you getting into arguments, that is normal, irrespective of what you see on TV, that shit is normal. But who is the one to apologize the first? And if it's always you, and if he's giving you silent treatment all the time, or he's just like, he's pulling away, or maybe he's guilt tripping you, and he wants you to break, I'm telling you, man, it's not a healthy relationship. And it's definitely not a relationship I personally would advise anyone to go into. And you have to understand, you're signing up to sort of be in hell. Because at one point, you have to understand, whenever you are going to disagree with him, which you will, dude, you will have disagreements with your partner. That is normal. And if you having arguments, and if he always is the one to expect that you go towards, his this fucking tyrant, you go towards the tyrant and say, hello, tyrant, do you know what, I'm sorry, tyrant. And it's like, yes, now I forgive you, woman. Now cook for me. I'm telling you, man, that's douchebag behavior, man. It's douchebag behavior. And I say this as someone that used to be in that, like, act like that. I used to act like that too, where I was constantly wanting to wait for her to actually apologize. And the reason why I would do that was essentially because I felt that I was weak, right? I was weak, and I would have been taken advantage of if I had to if I had to go over and apologize. I thought real men actually stood their ground. And this was a way to sort of discipline the other part. But now I'm realizing all of that shit is weakness, is little boy energy. A man that rests in himself, that is sort of masculine, he can go over and say, do you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm not saying but. This is another thing, man. Saying, I'm sorry, but actually saying, do you know what? No, I'm sorry. Right? Even though he might actually feel that you were wrong as well, but saying, do you know what? I can at least apologize for me raising the voice. Yeah, I did feel that, this and this, what you said here, that made me feel this type of way. However, I said these things, and for that, I apologize. That is how a real man, he actually responds. Whereas a little boy will want you to wait. And bear in mind, he can be 70 years old and still be operating from little boy energy. And a lot of men do that. So you got to be able to look, if you actually are if you are invested into this relationship and you're thinking, do I want to continue, do I not? This is such an important thing for you to know.